Testing. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new season of Journeyman League. We're here in season 19B for what could be the closest season in Journeyman League history has ever seen. We've almost got a full grid. We've got 17 drivers on the grid today, including Majumdar, who is most certainly one of the favourites to win in a brand new car with some new paint on his car as well. Majumdar also taking a 50% share now of, why did I want to say the British team? The Williams team, which is co-owned by him and Nikhil. We've got one new driver on the grid. That's the wrong thing. And it is this man who has been hyped up to no end by half the UR Today community, especially on the mobile side. He is a mobile season world drivers champion, and he won in Apprentice League Liquid with a .45. Is a great time, a great benchmark at least as well. And for the first time in a while, I have a co-commentator as well, and it is not Guzzy Man, it is Mr. Yua. Hello.
Hello, oh Bono.
It's the podcast all over again. Smooth South African and Scottish ear rape coming back for another race. Oh yeah, this guy's new as well. Andy Love Finn. Who's Finn? We don't know, but he's looked alright, and he has been a last-ditch effort for Archon, who had no drivers up until about 15 minutes ago. As Ludwig still has the fastest time.
Oh dear.
I think he's decided he's not improving on that time. Cool. Is anyone else going quicker? It looks like Petal is on a quick lap, hitting a bit of gravel there. Prediction, will Ludwig get the pole, do you think?
I feel like, as we're approaching towards the end of the lap, I think Ludwig might keep it, but it depends on Fede and Toaster, and maybe Piggy too. Is Majumdar.
Oh.
Okay,
nice. Ludwig it is indeed. Jesus Christ. What a lap from Ludwig. He was second to it last season, bested by Gerald Jolien, who was extremely dominant. Everyone into the 30 seconds as well, which is great to see. Yua, take us to the grid.
Alright, as you wish, as we say. Ludwig on pole with a fantastic 4.45. Then you've got Toaster second. You've got Fede third. No, they're tied actually. They're tied. I didn't notice that.
That'll be Fede second then. He set the lap first.
Yeah, probably. Most likely, with the two Ricars of Peto and Piggy starting alongside each other. Piggy making his JL debut. You've got Majumdar in S25M, Williams in 6th, Ricky Boy in 7th, Punk 8th. This is a strong grid that we've got this season, with Barot down in 9th, the last winner in JL as well, with Yaklechi, the one and only, in 10th. And now, below the top 10, Albano, here we scroll with Axis and Zipex colours this season. Oh. Whoa!
Just for this race.
That combination.
Just for this race. Mr. Crunk decided he wanted to drink instead of race. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the grid for Journeyman League. A brand new season with Ludwig on pole, Toaster in second and Fede in third. No more delay, we are on our way to the top two on medium tyres of rest. Fede stalling a little bit there at the start of this race. He is piled down the back of the grid. Never mind, he's up at the top, TPing like mad. Takes the two Williams out with him. Oh my goodness, Fede. Oh my, Fede. DNF. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Okay, great start to the race for... Oh my fucking god. Red flag.
Is that... Could that be a red flag, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red flag, ladies and gentlemen. What a start to this season, ladies and gentlemen. What a start to this season of season 19B. That is a red flag. And because we didn't complete a lap, we will start with... I'm getting absolutely cooked, but we need a red flag. It benefits some, and it absolutely destroyed some others. So... Well then, welcome back to Journeyman League Season 19B after the first ever red flag. I have seen Ludwig on pole, Toaster in second and Petal still in third. No more delay, we are on our way hopefully for a cleaner start than last time. Ludwig leads the way, Toaster down the inside gets up into P1, Petal losing a couple positions in that purple Raika. Ricky Boy getting shown to the back of Barrett's car as well, who's gained quite a few positions. It is a Williams 1-2 currently. We know Nikhil will be screenshotting that and putting that as his screensaver for now. Barrett made his way up into P6 at the start. Ricky Boy, the only CPR of this race, getting put into the wall. Petal struggling with his ping just a little bit, however, nowhere near as bad as what we saw. Jacleski has moved up a couple positions. Patiotis is up into P8. Great start to the race from them. I can't actually remember if it's here, Herm. Gailprad also having a little fight here with Mika Tamika and Merley, and he's made up a couple positions up into P11. Jacleski making a mistake there in P10. Ricky Boy down into P10 fighting with Jacleski. If it is Banna, this will be very, very heated. However, I don't think it is. Punk also in the mix of that as well. Patotius and Barrett having a fight here as well. Oh my god. Almost swerving Ricky off the track there. Up at the top, it is a massive pack of 5 here for the fight for the win. Majumdar almost getting sent into the runoff. Piggy going down the inside of Toaster. The two mobilers going too wide here. Piggy on the better soft tyres as well. He is on a 2-stop strategy. Sorry. What a start to the race, Yua. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Piggy's just been absolutely ransacked into the wall there. I didn't see who it was there. This has been an incredible... Yeah, it's been a crazy start. Ludwig almost down to 5th, but Toaster leading.
Ludwig into the wall with the ping. Unfortunate there for Ludwig. He's been sent down into P5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mika Tamika getting killed. Gailprad up into P10. God, Gailprad. Anyway, try not to be biased. Down at the bottom. Oh my god.
Moly. Wait, what's actually happening though? He's actually today.
This Singapore is not made for racing. When we've got people from Europe, we've got people from North South America, the Australias, we've got people from Asia. This track is not made for anyone with over 100 ping, or else it ends in the wall basically. Up at the top, little bit camera. Piggy leads the way over the two. It will pain many PC players, but it is currently a mobile 1-2-3.
Oh, actually.
Let that sink in, PCers. Yeah. Get your act together. It is a mobile 1-2-3. Oh, what a send from Toaster into turn 2. Does not get it down. Gets the move, though, into turn 4 then. Turn 5, sorry. Into turn 6. Piggy cannot come back at him. What a start from Toaster and the Williams team as well. Then Ludwig and Petal. It's a mobile 1-5. Oh my god! Ludwig and Petal, oh my goodness. There's about 500 ping between them, that's a lag rocket. Petal backs out of that one very nicely indeed. Barrett trying to gain some position after getting absolutely flung into the wall at the start of this race. Then it is Jacleski in P7, not having a great race from him. Mika Tamika getting also punted into the wall by Patotius, having a fight for P8. Oh my goodness!
Holy moly!
Control C, Control V there. What a mad move that was. Ricky Boy down in P11, the only driver for CPR, and not a great race. Gailprad, Axis, P12 and P13, much better start for the ZipX team this season. This time last season they were both last and second, last by about 10 seconds. Brilliant start. Then at the back we've got a pack of 3 here, fighting it out for P14. Still some solid points to be earned in P14. Ricky Boy trying to make his way back up. However, look at this pack for the fight for the final podium position. Majumdar, Barrett, Petal, Ludwig. Barrett up into P4. Great moves from him on the softer tyres. Up at the top, it is still Toaster and Piggy just slipstreaming each other here. Piggy on the worst soft tyres. He is slipping. Toaster on those medium compound tyres. They've got a big gap to the bottom, or the bottom of the podium fight here as well. Barrett sending Majumdar, Ludwig sending Petal. That's a lag rocket. That's a lag rocket.
Oh no. Pit stop soon as well,
Barrett should be into the pits. Forget so. Majumdar into the pits off of the mediums. Alright. interesting stuff from him. The mediums usually go to about lap 9. What a mental race this has been. Then coming out of the pits then, it is going to be Punk, who is not one to slipstream anyone, fighting with people who have just came out the pits. So we will see what happens here. Petal asking the drivers behind to slip. Will they slip him? We will need to wait and see. Would Petal slip them? Probably not. Barrett trying to make a move to the inside of Majumdar into turn. Oh, I have no idea. Barrett going on an absolute rampage here, up past 2 drivers with some crazy sense. However, it did actually work. Petal leading the way of this pack in P4 then will be promoted up into P3 after, who is that? It's coming out of the pits now. That is, why am I looking at fastest laps? There we go, Toaster. Never mind, some mistakes there. Majumdar, Parrot. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Barrett is extremely aggressive then in the ESM car. Toaster comes out the pits in P3. Ludwig's yet to pit. Barrett pushed into the gravel. My lord! My goodness!
What's going on, man? What is
this is some WWE racing here. Petal asking Majumdar to slip after whatever he's just pulled is a little bit ironic. Majumdar, will he slip him? He does for now. Jacleski and Barrett. Jacleski a little bit too eager to get past there. Punk also staying out on those hard tyres has made his way up into 8th. He is on the one-stop strategy, offsetting from the entire field except Marlian as well, who is down at the bottom fighting with Gale Prad. What happened to Gale Prad?
Ludwig as well. Ludwig.
Oh yeah, so he has. Mental start to the race this has been. Piggy has got himself a 2-second cushion, however he will have one more pit stop to do than... Will he? No, he won't. I'm speaking rubbish. Petal and Majumdar having a fight here. Petal is catching Toaster. Ludwig will come out of the pits in P7. He is on the hard tyres that will take him to the end of the race here, but he has got to get past all of these drivers when they are on their tyre, where Majumdar has been unleashed ahead of Petal now, trying to keep up with his teammate Toaster, however struggling out there, getting the gravel. I don't think Petal will send a move, famous last words, but for now he is quite happy in the slipstream of Majumdar. He is on the worst tyres at this stage so far. Piggy still leading the way with an extra pit stop to go though. Andy at the back, then Polak, Merlian, Galeprad, Punk, Axis making his way up into P11. Can he sneak his way into the top 10 by the end of the race? Hope so, with all of these drivers yet to pit again. Although so will Axis, will he not? I don't know, he told me he had a good strategy prepared, so we'll wait and see. Ricky Boy slipping Patotius. Down in P10 is Ricky Boy, jeez. That is not where he'll have wanted to see himself. Starting this season. Mika very unlucky in this race. Ludwig out on the hard tyres, a very different strategy to everyone. Barrett, Jacleski still too wide. I feel like they've been too wide every corner. Petal, Majumdar, Toaster in the fight for the podium, and Piggy 4-second gap on the worst tyres. My lord, this guy is insane. Yeah, Petal. Oh. That was
tension is building.
That was a
tension is building.
That was a bit of an outrageous send, to be fair. Barrett backing out of that one nicely. Oof, yeah, never mind. Spoke too soon. Ricky Boy has gotten past Patotias. Axis is up into the top 10. He will fight with Mika Tamika. He has got to pit again, though, unfortunately. Punk in P12. He will go to the end on those hard tyres. He will most likely end up in the top 10. Axis, big mistake there. Gilprad in P13. 8 seconds in front of Polak, Andy, and Merlian in the OPG car. Who else drives for Banner's team? Patotius.
It's Patotius, yeah. Oh, here we go. Part two, Albano. Part 2.
bit of a mad bump from Patotius there. Be very aggressive, and that's what happens when you're that aggressive there. Patotius, little bit of karma there. Sending Punk into the wall as well with their ping. Axis just sort of biding his time behind. He will pit this lap for soft tyres. We'll see what he can do. Coming out probably near the back end of the grid here, and not being an ideal race for Axis. Never mind, he's staying out. Alright.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what strat he's doing. I have no idea. Up at the top, there is no fighting. Toaster leads from Piggy. Will he pit this lap? He seems to be doing the same strat as Axis. Into the pit, so he will drop down a fair few positions. However, he will end the race on 5 lap of soft, so he will have much better tyres out in P3. He's pretty much got a guaranteed podium here. However, will he be able to catch Ludwig and pass him? Yes. Will he be able to catch Piggy and pass him? That is a different question. I'm gonna guess not. As we see Andy, the first of the lapped cars here. Piggy about to lap. Who is that? That's Merlian as well. Not much fighting going on currently. After a bit of a chaotic start to the race, not too much going on now as Polak pits to do 4 laps on soft tyres. He is down in P15. However, he could have a chance to catch Marlian on those better tyres if he can cook up some laps. Axis on the soft tyres, he is catching Patotius. However, there's a very low chance that he will catch Ricky Boy and Punk as well. Punk, massive mistake in turn 3. Ricky Boy through on the Russian driver there on the soft tyres. He is on a hunt for Mika to Mika on the worst tyres, who is trying to catch Barrett. However, that is a losing battle. Barrett just behind Majumdar. Oh, we've got some fighting. Oh god, it's part 3. Part 3 between Majumdar and Jekleski. And up ahead, Pettled on the inside of Ludwig. Oh, about 500 ping between them two drivers. Toaster has gotten past those two drivers. Pettle came out of nowhere. He was about 5 seconds behind there. Interesting stuff.
He's on.
Great, yeah.
No, great stuff, isn't it? I know, but yeah, like with what you were saying, it's yeah. This race has been quite something. I think Piggy's been brilliant since the start, and Jiruni in the chat saying that he should do one more stop for the loves is crazy. But yeah, Toaster and Peto I think this might be both their first podiums. But if Ludwig sticks to Peto, he's still got a chance of scoring that podium. Although Yeklechi, Majumdar, and Barot, I think I don't. Ooh,
Never
that's
mind.
a bit sticky there. But yeah, I think any hopes of a podium for them are gone. But we'll see as like the final 2 laps like unfold, especially in this fight for third, as Peto has dropped Ludwig and now he's caught Toaster Albano.
He has indeed. It's mobile versus mobile, ping versus very low ping, and Polak being lapped down in P14 here as Petal has, let me get this up again. Petal just out of slipstream range from Toaster. Never mind Toaster, little mistake, he's in the slipstream. Ricky Boy asking Punk to slip him in P10. He will not be doing that. Petal down the inside of Toaster, very risky move, no chance that pays off from him, and it did not indeed. Petal in the slip of Toaster then with 2 laps to go. Piggy has completely gone. He's 6 seconds out of everyone. He's won the race. He's probably won the championship. Petal, will he launch a move to the inside of the chicane? Toaster on defensive mode. He does not. Toaster says no. Petal into turn 1. Will he try and go for the move? He is weaving all around the place. Petal into the gravel just a little bit down the outside of Toaster into turn 5. Does not get the move done. He will try and go down the inside into turn 7 though. Little bit of ping there. Oh good god. Ay. And Petal is dead. That brings Ludwig into the fight now. We've got another person into the fight. Petal makes a massive mistake. Ludwig down the outside. Petal, another mistake, pushing Ludwig into the wall. But up at the top, we've got to watch Piggy, because what a race. He won AL, he's won JL as well. Don't get ahead of myself then. Toaster is going to finish in P2, and it looks like Petal is going to get the P3 just about. Ludwig finishing in P4. Great result from him. Majumdar in P5. Jekleski just getting Barrett to the line there in P6 and P7. Mika to Mika finishing in P8. Oh my goodness. Majumdar is not happy with Petal at all. Ricky Boy in P. Oh my goodness.
Wait, someone let Maju know that he can only chat after the race.
Oh yeah, it's a bit late for that. Axis gets the P11 for the Zipex team. Great from him. That is the first time I think I've seen Majumdar angry. God damn. Patotius gets the P12. Galeprad slowing right down on the line there. Because so many people left, we will not get to see the final people finish. Thank you very much for that. Clearly, my announcement meant jack shit to the UR2D community. Polak in P14. He was not last once again. Congrats. Merlian in P15 and Andy Love Finn in P16. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Wow.
Some extremely choice words from Majumdar at the end of the race there to Peto. They have a little bit of a history, we can say. A little bit of a history in the mobile server. We'll leave it at that. But it is a 1-3 for the Raikar team. Matimar, massive congrats to his team. Raikar, they have been through the shits in Journeyman League. They have had so many drivers come and leave. But finally, they are peaking. They are going to be at the top of the constructors, and they can add another win to their list. Matty, can we get a cheeky little interview, maybe? This could be famous last words. We might miss CL because of this, but Matty, are you free just for a minute? And I am limiting it to a minute if you do. Computer says no. I guess not. Well, that's fine. Yeah, what do you make of that? That was mental.
Very, very interesting race to say the least. I think for RSR, they were fantastic from start to finish. Williams against RSR could be a battle to watch out for, and I think there's that added element of, there's an added element of beef that is there. And then on top of that, like you've got like the likes of Sparta with Ludwig and Punk, whose elbows out. You've got LEC and Stride with both drivers willing to get their elbows out, and you've got Yaklechi and Ricky Boy, those two at the start having a little bit of a battle to say the least. But honestly, this was. Yeah, this was interesting to say the least. Very interesting experience to witness in JL Albano. What are your thoughts on
up
it
at
as
the
well?
top, it is complete contrast. We've got Raikar versus Williams. It seems like that will be the story for this season. We've got Piggy and Toaster on opposite teams that love each other so much. I think they might be in a relationship. And we've got Petal and Majundar that hate each other so much they also could be in a very abusive relationship. So it will be a very interesting fight for the titles on both ends up at the top then. Ludwig also will be in the mix, getting very unlucky in that race, getting completely killed. Toaster confirming that him and Piggy are indeed in a relationship. Congrats, guys. That could be the first UR2D relationship, so congrats, I guess. And then ESM as well. Maybe not looking for a second constructors in a row, but definitely could be a team in that fight for P3 in the constructors. And yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty damn mental season. Especially if that battle between Majundar and Petal keeps going, because that is mental so far. Yeah, this will be a very, very interesting season. And to end it, congrats, Piggy, on your World Drivers' Championship win for season 19B. Next week we will go to Easter Island, a very, very Marmite track. People either love it or the majority of people hate it. But there is the added element of rain involved as well, which will be very interesting to see, especially with the grids. This is aggressive. Yeah, aggressive. No one likes the word slipstreaming here in Journeyman League. But yeah, your final thoughts.
Like my final thoughts on this one is I think CL has a lot to live up to in terms of chaos for today, because I think this might have just taken the cake. But you know what? I think we'll see. We'll see. I think CL always has the element of surprise, especially with the second sector heading into the third sector, and those like the final few corners. I feel like there's a bit of spice. But congratulations to Piggy, to RSR, and Albono. Thank you so much for allowing me to join you today.
Of course, anytime. It's been absolute pleasure hosting this race because it was a bit mental. Ricky Boy Not too happy with his result today. In the chat. However, still a lot more to come. I am sure if CL is as aggressive as this, I may not make it to next week. I might have hung myself. However, we will wait and see what happens in Chile. We will see you all later. Adios.